and welcome back to our vlog. I'm Foxy and this is my little cub, and today we're joined by a very special guest. It's Daddy Fox! Yay! So last week I asked my Instagram for some questions for first time mum, first time dad, first time parents, anything like that related, our relationship related, and this is what we filmed yesterday. So a Q&A session for first time parents. We filmed it pretty much all in one go, so it's raw, unedited, and I hope you enjoy. If you found it helpful, please give us a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, it really helps. Who handles punamis the best?
I'd say Charlotte.
Sometimes it has to be a
two-man job, definitely. Like when it's big.
I am lucky though, because some of my friends say that their partners won't change enough for you. So, but you get stuck in, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
So you're a good dad. You help out.
Yeah, luckily I had to bin the outfits, any outfits yet. But
I have plenty.
yeah, I think I've been lucky. I mean, they've been pretty explosive, but not too that when you have to reach to bin everything.
Do you think Charlotte is a good mum, and do you think Kirill is a good dad? Yeah, I always knew he'd be a good dad, but he's exceeded my expectations, and it's so cute to watch you with Kirsten.
Nah, it's an amazing feeling.
Yeah,
I love it. Yeah, and Charlotte's an amazing mum. Honestly, for everything that she does for him. Amazing.
Somebody says, what are you most excited about seeing Kirsten grow and do when he's older? Firstly, I'm excited for our first Christmas, but I can't wait until we can like talk to us.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited about. Actually interact with him. I mean, we interact with him now, but actually him like talking back to you, that doesn't feel real. I just he smiles back at you and everything now,
and hearing his voice, like and maybe what his first word's gonna be.
Yeah.
Do you think it'll be mama or dad?
No, I'm pretty sure he already says mama. I'm pretty sure it does. Maybe he's just crying.
Would you like more children, and if so, when? I'll let you answer that first.
Yeah.
Burping on camera. This
I'm
is
not
going
burping.
on Instagram. No, YouTube.
Instagram. No, definitely. I wouldn't want another child, definitely. A friend for Kirsten.
I'd like to adopt a baby, but they don't make it easy, really, do they?
Well, that was original plan. Yeah.
So we'll see. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Has your relationship changed since having a baby?
Less time together,
less
to
like
ourselves.
dates.
Yeah.
I think it's made us stronger.
Definitely love each other more. Definitely.
Didn't you love me before?
Yeah, I said more.
Okay, and this one's funny. Rate each other's nappy changing skills out of 10.
I'd say I'm better because she had a lot of leakage problems.
Yeah, but I'm better now than what I was.
Oh yeah, she's quicker.
If
but
I had
I'm all for her, but she's quicker.
If I had to rate you out of 10,
So more practical.
I'd give you 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's why he always does the last nappy before bed.
The important one.
Yeah, because then it's guaranteed not to leak.
And one in the morning.
Yeah.
Set for the whole day.
What do you always...
Till I'm back.
I change his nappy in the day. But you always say to me when I change his nappy that his bum's hanging out.
Oh.
So out of 10, I'd give you 9 out of 10. To begin with, I would have given you 2 out of 10. I taught you everything you know. What would you give me out of 10 then?
For speed, 10.
For accuracy, quality.
Yeah, probably 2. I don't think his ass is supposed to be hanging out.
Where is your favourite place that you have travelled to, and where will you take Kirsten first?
Turkey, to a Blue Palm Hotel. Resort, amazing.
Specific.
Yeah.
The favourite holiday that we've been on, I really, really, really loved Bali and Singapore.
Yeah, but not for baby.
Not for baby, but the first part of the question is, where is the favourite place you've been to? And then where would you take Kirsten? Obviously, Alicante is very special to us because we got engaged there and we did our gender reveal there. So I'd like to take Kirsten there.
Oh yeah, Alicante, definitely.
I also agreed Turkey was good that holiday, so I'd like to take him there. Is Kirill back at work and how do you find it? So yeah, you went back to work like 2 weeks after he was born.
Yeah, and so I went back in lockdown, so it wasn't that bad.
We've got Amazon delivery, we'll come back. Somebody has asked if you were down this end when Kirsten was born, or if you was up this end when Kirsten was born.
Okay, obviously the plan, I was going to be in the room when Kirsten was born.
Obviously.
And not a lot of people go and watch it, but anyway, I said to myself, I'm not going to look. I'm just going to stay at the head end, obviously. And I wasn't. I was kind of helping midwife at the time and helping Charlotte. Like Charlotte holding my hand, and then I had to have Charlotte had to go in like different positions and to get Kirsten out. And I seen it. Basically, I watched it. I watched him come out.
What was it like when my waters burst?
Oh, that was because that really boggled the midwife. She said, "How are your waters not broke yet?"
I basically got to 10 centimeters,
yeah, it was near enough that.
My waters still hadn't burst. Yeah. That was why I was in so much pain. Because they were like,
because I kept asking the midwife why their waters broke yet, because we thought they have, and she literally just said, "Come over here, I'll show you," and she just literally pointed, and it just went. Literally. Like
Hollywood style, head to
joke.
Toe.
She had an outfit change. I just missed it.
Yeah, you was quick, jumped out the way.
Yeah, I was like, I think they're pop now. Yeah. And then a couple of hours later, Kirsten come out. Yeah.
You watched it all?
Yeah, I did.
Was it like your favourite restaurant burning down, or was it okay?
It was like magic. It was like, how does something like that come out there? But
do you think women are superheroes?
Yeah, I
think you was in awe of me. Really, you kept saying how much you respected me more.
Yeah, it's honestly unbelievable.
I kind of thought that Kirill might be like a spare part. Not like a spare part, but I kind of thought he might feel like he didn't know what to do to help me if I was in pain, etc. But honestly, I couldn't have done it without you. And somebody asked if you cut the cord, which I did. You was panicking a bit about that, weren't you?
Yeah, I was like, what if I do it wrong?
What was it? You can't do it wrong. What was it like?
It's just like you just keep chomping at it like it's a bit of gristle, which that's what it felt like.
Gross.
Yeah.
What did you first think when Kirsten was born? What was the first thing you said?
Well, one, he looked like an alien.
Oh yeah, he had blonde hair, didn't he? And we were both
and I was like, why has he got blonde hair? Mm-hmm. We're like the darkest people, like darkest haired people ever.
Now he's got no hair.
Yeah, so that was strange.
And someone asked, did you cry?
I did get a lump in my throat. Obviously, I didn't show it at the time, but I did feel emotional inside.
What was it like holding him for the first time?
I did honestly. I've never held a newborn baby before in my life, so I'm trying to hold him, and he's like wriggling out and crying. I'm like, what am I doing? So every time Charlotte seemed like natural when the midwife gave her the baby. She was just natural. I was like, I probably held him for about 10 minutes since he was born, and she had him all that time. And the 10 minutes I had him to have a picture taken with him is just, I don't know.
How did you feel when you were sat in the car park waiting for me to message you to say you could come in?
Excited. I couldn't wait. Honestly,
I had visions because obviously he was born in lockdown. Kirill wasn't allowed in for ages and ages and ages. So I made him promise that he'd wait in the car park. But this guy gets very hungry. So I had visions that he would think, oh, it's fine. I'll just pop to McDonald's or Tesco. It'll be fine. And that's all I worried about my whole pregnancy. Didn't worry if it was going to be painful or whatever. Just worried that I'd be ringing him saying, baby's going to come in 10 minutes and he'd be stuck in McDonald's drive-through.
No, planned well ahead. Literally had a bag full of food. Planned for 2 days.
Yeah. I said you can't leave the car park even if I'm in there a week.
I had Monster for caffeine, energy drinks, Lucozade, and every favourite snack or crisps, anything. Yeah, anything and everything. Just put it in there. You don't have to eat it, but it's good to know, isn't it? You got it there.
Did you eat it all?
No, but I'll tell you what, all the energy drinks were gone. Monster.
I needed that.
And BCA drinks.
And how did you feel when, obviously, you had to come home, spend the night away from us? How did you feel driving to collect us?
Oh, the excitement. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, couldn't wait to get there.
So we're back. We got more Amazon deliveries. So yeah, Kirill went back to work 2 weeks after the baby was born.
Yeah, so I went back in lockdown and everything was quiet, so I had plenty of time to do the job and come back home pretty quick. But now everything seemed to be pretty much back to normal, and I am forever chasing time, trying to get home, spend time with Charlotte and Kirsten, and that seems to be very difficult at the minute.
Yeah, for me, the first few days that he went back, I was really, really scared, because in those first 2 weeks, I obviously got used to having him at home and helping. So I was really scared, can I do it on my own? So if you're in that predicament, because I guess a lot of people, their partners might be working from home. So even though they're working, they can probably, if they really need help, they could probably ask for some help. So if you're scared, just take each hour as it comes. Trust yourself, you'll be okay. But yeah, I do like it when you have time off now.
Yeah, I try to have as much time off as I can now.
But yeah, I find it okay. You just have to get on with it, really, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, this is a good one. How was it seeing Charlotte give birth?
Interesting, because
out of every word you could choose, interesting.
Yeah, because I had pretty much no sleep for nearly 2 days straight.
Oh,
no, probably a week actually, but then the last 48 hours before his birth, literally no sleep whatsoever. So I don't know, it kind of felt real.
Yeah, and why was that? Because you decided to sell your car on my due date.
That was just a side thing. Let's have a nice car to pick him up in.
How was it?
Can't pick him up in a convertible.
How was it seeing me in pain?
He was in pain. Yeah, that was very bad, horrible, because I felt helpless. Couldn't help. Literally, I didn't know what to do.
Do you think I did a good job?
Amazing.
Thanks.
Better than me. I would have done.
How did it feel when Kirill had to leave so soon after Kirsten was born? And do you have any advice for people that might be worried about this? So basically, for people that don't know, Kirsten was born in lockdown. So Kirill was allowed to stay for about an hour after he was born, and he had some skin-to-skin time. But that hour obviously flew by really quickly. And then I got wheeled round to postnatal ward with Kirsten, and I did dread it my whole pregnancy, to be honest, because I'm a first-time mum as well, and don't have any brothers or sisters or friends with babies that I've looked after. So I was really panicking, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to look after a baby on my own. So when I got wheeled round to the postnatal ward, I had tears in my eyes. I was scared. So it was horrible, but my advice would be, basically, the midwives are so helpful and so nice, and I just used that time really they taught me how to change a nappy, how to feed. I had quite a lot of help with breastfeeding, trying to get him to latch. They even taught me how to change his clothes, and I kind of think if Kirill had been there, we would have been too scared to keep asking stupid questions. And by the time we left hospital, we still wouldn't have a clue what to do. So that 24 hours on my own, even though it was horrible, it kind of set us up.
Yeah,
really.
It was very weird to literally watch her give birth, spend an hour the little one, and then told to basically go and leave him there for 24 hours. Strange times.
And just to say, the midwives in the day were the best ever, but in the night I did have a few issues, and I was like crying, ringing Kirill, wanting to come home. So that was pretty bad. The next day, as soon as I could come home, when you picked me up, and then the midwives were like, "Can you put him in the car seat?" And we were both like, I mean, it was about this big then, wasn't it?
I only just worked out how to fit the car seat in the car.
So bless them, there to help us.
I was like, they gave me the baby. I was like, can you do it?
But we're way better now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, easy now.
Did you have other names in mind for Kirsten?
Yeah, we had a few.
So Kirill really liked Hugo to begin with, didn't you?
Yeah.
I quite liked Theo or Theodore. I liked Sullivan or Sully, but there was nothing that we was like really dead set on.
No, nothing we agreed on really. Like we was like really happy, but then Charlotte come up with Kirsten.
Yeah, I think we came up with Kirsten around 18 or 19 weeks, so I kept it secret. I would have quite liked, his middle name is Fox, I wouldn't have minded him being called Fox. Now the problem is second baby, if we have a boy, we'll have to see.
You can name him Fox.
This one's good. Who do you think is going to be the stricter parent?
Good question. I think Charlotte.
I don't know. I think I'll give in quicker, but I'll probably have set stricter boundaries to begin with. But I think then he'll be like, "But Mum," I'll be like, "Okay, just do it."
Yeah, this one we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah. What was your best purchase?
Mamaroo.
Yeah, Mamaroo.
Mamaroo on my days.
It's basically a bouncer that goes round and round. I talk about it pretty much in every single vlog going. So
basically simulates car ride.
Yeah, swing.
Yeah.
Best thing ever.
As soon as the baby is in the car, it's asleep.
This one's from Holly. Who is the real boss?
Kirsten.
That's true. We are wrapped around his little finger.
Yeah, everything, anything.
Who's the real boss between me and you?
Well, like the t-shirt says on Instagram.
Can you give any advice to other new parents, first-time parents that are having babies in lockdown? It is hard because basically most of our family don't live anywhere near here. So we've had to do a lot of things on our own. And even like friends that we know would have helped us. Because of lockdown, they haven't been able to come. So my advice really is, there's positives as well. I think that we've bonded really well with Kirsten because only us have been with him.
Yeah.
And we've got stronger as a couple because we've had to do everything together. So I think just take each day as it comes. If you can create a childcare support bubble with somebody, definitely do that. And you can still like speak to friends on Zoom and things like that. So use the internet. Somebody asked me if there's been any help for first-time parents in lockdown, and to be honest, disappointingly, I have to say no. Like, it's been hard to see like healthcare providers. We haven't had health visitors come, midwives couldn't come. It's impossible to see GP, like hospital appointments keep getting delayed.
We had to push for all the midwives visits and to get him weighed even, which is very important in the first week.
He's only been weighed like 3 times.
Yeah.
And he's 6 months old now. So I'd just say there's no like real, that I know of, there's no like real support. There is charities, like I know if women are suffering from postnatal anxiety or depression, there's a charity, I think it's called Pandas. But we haven't really had any support. But I'd just say my advice would be just stay positive, ask for help from anyone you can. If you can actually see anyone, and just take each day as it comes. As a new parent, you're going to have things that you don't know. Google's good. People that have already got kids, just ask your friends. But you will have like bad days, and just take each day as it comes.
It's not easy, but it's not hard, but it's worth it, and it's amazing.
Yeah, it is the best thing ever. What do you think the hardest part of parenthood is? No sleep.
Probably that. It's just you find a system. It's getting going. Yeah, it will work.
Yeah, I think
it's giving each other
people tell you that you're not going to have sleep, but you don't realise it's going to be literally no sleep. But then every baby's different. We've got friends whose babies sleep all through the night, so you just have to learn how to look after your baby. Don't feel judged by everyone. When you ask people for advice, you'll get a million different ways to do something, so you just have to find your way to do it. Also, the hardest thing I found as well is Kirsten suffers with some allergies, so that's been pretty hard going in lockdown. Not being able to get like the help that we need. We've had to pay to go private, and even then we're still a bit confused.
Yeah.
But we'll get there. Somebody asked, well, my best friend asked, what's been the funniest moment with Kirsten?
First time he's laughing, hearing him laugh.
That's what I was going to say.
Amazing feeling.
When your baby giggles, like proper belly laughs for the first time, it makes you feel so good inside.
Yeah, honestly, it's like the best feeling ever, and you just forget about all the hard bits, and it just makes.
And then you get addicted to it, and you just keep wanting to make him giggle. But the thing that makes him giggle the first time, you'll try that another 10 times, and it won't work.
No.
But then you find out what makes him laugh, and it's the best ever.
And seeing him smile when he wakes up and he smiles at you, it's what a feeling. Honestly.
And amazing. When he hugs you really tight.
Yeah. Crazy.
And he loves the bath as well. So when you put him in the bath, he's like kicking. Just because I've made you do this earlier today. Say prune puree 3 times really fast.
Prune puree, prune puree, prune puree.
Prune puree, prune puree, prune puree.
I've been practicing.
Prune puree. I bet you have all day.
I can't even say it in my head.
Prune puree. Try it at home. Prune puree, prune puree, prune puree.
Vegan whipped cream. Keep saying that 3 times. That's hard. I had to say it in Starbucks.
Vegan whipped cream. She didn't ask for prune puree at the start. Do you think that you will fall out about anything in terms of raising Kirsten, i.e. Kirill, do you mind that he may be raised as a vegan or a vegetarian?
No, I'm absolutely happy with that. I'm easy to be honest. If I disagree with something else, I will talk to Charlotte about, but I'm happy if he wants to be, if Charlotte wants him to be vegan, vegetarian. To be honest, I agree with that, and I've tried to go half vegan myself, but it is hard. But if Charlotte can help him do it from the start, why not?
Yeah, I think we're both laid back people, and we just want the best for Kirsten, so we talk through any major decision and compromise if we have to.
Yeah.
And we were asked, who do you think he looks more like?
I think it's 50-50.
I don't think any of us.
Okay.
No, when he smiles, he looks like me, because when I smile, I have no eyes.
He's definitely got my nose.
I think it's a good...
I think the top half is you, and then the bottom half of his face is more me.
But he's really, really long. We've got told he's like going to be super mega tall.
Yeah.
And neither of us are like really tall.
I'm just like, can't get any more average 5'9", but he's nearly...
Well, he's nearly 5'9" already.
Yeah, seriously, he's nearly 600 centimetres now. So
600. It can't be six. Isn't that like 6 meters?
No.
Oh. What else?
Actually, yeah, you're right.
I'm always right. I think that was about it. So yeah, maybe we'll do another one of these in the future, but wait, cheers. Thanks for watching our Q&A and thanks for taking part. If you like this video, please give us a big thumbs up. It really helps my channel, and if you really like this video, you could subscribe and turn on the notification bell, and maybe we'll do another one in the future. First time mum, first time dad. Woo, woo, cheers.